chance or second thought, a second glance will prove I got whatever it takes. It's a piece of cake.
Hello, and I am Kale, and this is the TastEy Hat, and this is Celeste. Hi, Celeste. I work for Dusty Tome Studios, and I figured, why not do a vlog? Let's see, where to start. I guess the big news. The head of Nintendo, Iwata. It's a tragedy. Alright, it's a shame whenever somebody dies, especially as young as he is. In the mid-50s is not an average age to go. And it's not the first time a major Nintendo executive has passed on this early. Gunpei Yokoi was in, 55? He was 55 whenever he passed on in 97. His motto pretty much built Nintendo as a company. The theory of with their technology that you can reuse older generations innovations and cast them in a new light and use them in a new way that no one ever has done before and still make that economically viable. I think Nintendo's previous president really took that to heart. Considering under his watch we have the DS, which was magnificently successful, and the Wii, which was well, there's a meme out there that it prints money, and it's absolutely true. I don't know how the company's going to do without him. I know they're having a hard time right now. The Wii U gets a lot of flack, and a lot of it deservedly so. It seems like it's difficult to develop for, or just most developers don't want to, for whatever reason. But I know that the company will be poor for his passing, so sorry. Next topic, Desura. If you haven't heard of it, then don't worry, I didn't until Mystic told me about this. Desura is an independent game hosting site. Game Pay, the page with money, and you buy games. They sell indie games for developers. They present an outlet, a window. We actually had our game on there, Ominous, and it looks like they're folding up. It looks like they're going away, and it doesn't look like they're paying any of the developers when they go. It's all kind of hazy right now. They said the person who made the call to make the payments to the people who put their stuff up on the site was sick or in the hospital or something like that, couldn't actually pay everybody. This is what I'm generally getting. And then no one else in the company could, and now they can't. So, odds are most of those indie developers are not going to get a penny. I mean, we had maybe $30 invested in it. Like, maybe a handful of people bought our game, but other people really had potential, and that potential is, well, I don't know where the money's going, probably to pay off the bankruptcy. It sucks, because it's hard enough for an indie developer out there without having to resort to ridiculous gags, which there will be plenty more of on our website, by the way. It is what it is. I'm going to talk about this for a couple of weeks back. Uwe tried to crowdsource Postal 3 through several different channels, and I was terrified that there was a real possibility that he was going to be able to. He could not. It was not a huge sum of money that he asked for, but it was outside of his range, and he did not leave a flattering video. I think the most vocal he was on it is on the Postal 3 Kickstarter page. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's fascinating. And the last thing I want to talk about today, just to give you an idea of the format, the intentional slowdown of PC game frame rate, the intentional cutting of content, of resolution, of graphics, of 100 other things that is spiraling around in the rumor mill. Arkham Knight, 30 frames per minute, bad form. There are plenty of people out there who tell you don't get it for a PC, don't get it for a PC. That should not be a more common thing, I don't think. There's a lot of PC gamers out there, and traditionally they have long memories. I mean, when Steam takes you off of their page for sale, you've done something pretty wrong. And now there's word that the Grand Theft Auto 5 update is causing similar issues. Don't know if that's just a programming glitch or if they've talked about it at all, but I don't know. It seems like kind of short-term thinking if it is intentional. I don't think it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not always intentional. But still, you've got to go back to the people who are going to be on their computers because, well, let's face it, you're on your computer right now, or tablet, or smartphone. No, you're probably on your computer, and you probably know me. But, yeah. So that's basically it. That's how these things are going to go. This is the TastEy Hat. I am Kale. This is Celeste. Okay. And you have a good day.